Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is June 22nd, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see that the futures are trading higher by about 2.5 points. It's been a pretty volatile overnight session, though, and right now futures are moving up towards the highs. So right now, we'll see if this how this market plays out in about 45 minutes once the opening bell rings. But we still have a lot going on today. Before we get to earnings, I just want to give a quick reminder that Janet Yellen will be testifying on Capitol Hill today, her second day of the Humphrey Hawkins testimony. That's a semi-annual testimony she does twice a year. So, again, that will be taking place. I believe she is meeting in front of a congressional panel today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure that's going to be a big market-moving event. Pretty much she handled all the questions yesterday pretty easily, so we'll see what today brings. Looking over at some stocks in the news, though, we have a lot to talk about. First off the bat is Federal Express. They came out with earnings. Stock right now is trading at 160.76, closed at 163.95. So FedEx down ticking a little bit here. We'll see how it plays out. I do think around 162, around 159, we do have some minor support, so traders should watch for that. And then if we take out that low, we're going to probably have to look at 156. So again, we'll watch Federal Express. We will be playing this today intraday at some point, I'm certain. So again, this is stock we play generally, but FedEx under a little bit of pressure. In sympathy to Federal Express, you want to watch UPS. So keep that on the radar as well. Today, UPS is down just a touch here, closed at 106.67, trading at 106.25. Whenever you trade Federal Express, you always want to look at Amazon too, because it is such a big part of their business. And they did say bullish comments about Amazon. And right now, that is trading at $717, closed at $715.82. So again, lots of different parts affected by one of the world's largest shipping or ground shipping and freight companies. All right, let's take a look here at Solar City. They're in the news today. They are being bought out by Tesla. Now, that's a little strange because both companies are really owned by Elon Musk, but again, Solar City, huge pop after the news. Now trading around 24.10. Believe it or not, this stock had a bearish pattern on the chart, so it's a good thing Tesla did buy it out. But look at Tesla's stock today. TSLA is the ticker symbol here. That stock is getting hammered. Tesla closed at $219.61, and now it is trading at $195.60. So real good sell-off there. I think we probably will find some support. I'm looking at this stock all morning, and there are a lot of different moving parts here where Tesla could find some support. But in my opinion, I think 190 will be some support, and you could see that held after hours yesterday. But if that gives way, you're going to have to look all the way down at 173, 174 bucks for Tesla support. So again, this is really at a make or break level here for this stock. So again, keep Tesla on the radar today. This is another one we will most likely play once the opening bell rings. And this is a stock we kind of play probably a few days a week, if not almost every day. So we're looking at it constantly. But Tesla is in play today. There's nothing to do, in my opinion, with Solar City. I would just leave that one alone at this point in time. Let's take a look at Adobe. And this is another big tech name. Adobe trading at $96.21, closed at $99.72. So it is down ticking here. I'm going to have some gap levels for Adobe. Again, we'll need to take out the lows of the day for that to trigger. But again, that can happen once the opening bell rings. So Adobe did trade after hours as low as 94.40. And right now trading at 96.20. But that's a huge fall from yesterday's 99.72 close. So again, Adobe is in play with us today. And if you want to trade this and everything else alongside of us, come on over, take the 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We've had a sensational 2016, and we're going to look to keep that going again today. Let's take a look at Hewlett Packard. HPQ is the ticker symbol. HP Inc. now. Stock is getting hit a little bit, closed at $13.33, trading at $12.89. I think they had some downside guidance. So again, you can check out the news yourself, but the stock is lower. I don't really see much support here for this name until we get down to around $9.40. That's the only level that would interest me. So we'll see how that plays out. Next up, we're going to take a look at KB Home. KBH is the ticker symbol. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading at 14.80, closed at 14.54. So this is reflecting a little bit of an uptick. The stock has a ton, and mark my words, ton of resistance around 15.10, 15.12. So don't look for more upside than that. Once it gets up there, I would immediately trail the stop. If I get a topping signal, I will look to fade the equity. Yesterday, we had Lennar Corp come out with earnings, and that stock had quite a fade as well. So popped up on the earnings and then just a big rollover. KBH could be something similar after it gets to $15. So keep that on the radar, and we'll see how it all plays out. Let's take a look at Winnebago. WGO is the ticker symbol. Right now, the stock is catching a nice little bid. Closed at $21.61. Trading up here at $23.30. I don't think there's much upside. So if you own Winnebago, trail the stop loss immediately. If you don't own it, don't do anything. This is not a name you want to buy up here at these levels. Let's take a look at Lazy Boy. LZB is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $26.50, closed at $25.68. So this is getting a nice little pop. Stock does have some upside. There is going to be some decent resistance, in my opinion, around $28. So if it gets up to $28, that could be a fade play. Until then, there's not much I would do with Lazy Boy. Remember, Lazy Boy is a very light volume name. Take a look at the daily chart. On average, the volume here is usually under 500,000 shares a day. So these things have a tendency to overshoot. They go further than you expect them to on the upside and on the downside. So just remember that and take it into consideration. Now, tomorrow is the highly anticipated Brexit vote. So again, really, markets are waiting for that. We won't get the results from that until Friday at some point. So again, just take it with a grain of salt, but just realize that is hanging over the markets, and a lot of traders are waiting for that event to take place. Let's take a look here at the gold market. Gold futures trading down $5.60. Right now, gold futures are trading at $1,267 an ounce. You'll take a look at the GLD this morning. You'll see that is trading at around 120.74. So little down ticking there. Gold futures are lower. Looking at crude oil this morning, it is up 12 cents. Crude oil right now trading at $49.98 a barrel. That is the August contract. If you take a look at the USO, you'll see that is trading at $11.95, closed at $11.89. So again, not much movement in crude oil this morning, but we are seeing gold move a little bit, and the dollar is getting hit a little bit today as well. So US dollar, you can see here, selling off this morning, and even with the dollar being weak, gold is still on the weaker side as well. Generally, gold will trade inversely, but that is not the case today. So again, we'll see how it plays out. Right now, the S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading up by 2.25 points. And again, if you want to come alongside of us and trade with us, take the 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet, and we will see you on the charts.